The prototype. I'm sorry, I said the protocol.
Nah, you good, bro.
Oh man.
Yeah, like I'm real with it, bro. So
Mm.
I know men are more problematic, you know what I'm saying, than anything. I, I know that men are more problematic. So I'm just trying to like man to man or whoever.
Yeah.
I just want to know like what are solutions that men can be on a even playing field to like just say we ain't the problem no more. Like what should we do as a whole,
Do what women are doing.
such as
Work on yourself. Unpack your misogyny. Unpack if you white tea. Unpack your racism. Learn empathy. Learn integrity. Self-respect. Stop masking. Stop lying to yourself. Unpack your traumas. Heal your traumas. Be vulnerable. Learn how to be vulnerable. Learn how to be more caring. More how to be more deliberate. Go to the doctor. Go to the therapist. Read books. Drink water. Touch grass. Stretch. Like the shit ain't rocket science.
yeah, it ain't, but it kind of it throw me for a loop when I think about it. Like I don't want to sound contradicting when I say this, but when I say it, like okay, the things that we consider ourselves to make us men is be the most of the things that women complain about. You know what I'm
Like what?
saying? Uh, how we get like the higher paid jobs and stuff like that, and some men exert that over women heads. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm.
if we don't be like the main person to, you know what I'm saying, fund the family, we'll get looked at less than. But in
I
the
think
same,
I think that's cap. That's
okay,
once again, that's just stuff that men. I don't know what men are just saying that because that's not what most women be doing. Hey Heidi the sausage, I appreciate you. She said it's men worldwide. Definitely. And my shining star, thanks for the super chat. She said that men are definitely more abusive than women. Why? Because men value power and dominance more than anything else. They focus on it more in relationships. Absolutely. That's an easy call. Tell Dr. Spock to chill. Matt has said, "Tell Dr. Spock to chill." But yeah, bro, nah, I don't believe that. I don't believe what you're saying to be true for most women. I don't think that that's the prototype. He got an echo. If he mutes up, it goes away. But I don't think most women are doing that personally. Bugsy, you want to come back up? You got to pay 100, bro. They pay 50 to drop you. Um, yeah, but that's the I don't think most women are expecting those things of men. Like I said, like brother, what I would do is you ain't gotta listen to me. Go ask a woman what she wants from a man, or go listen to women talk about what. And I'm not talking about some uneducated woman on a podcast, on a Fresh and Fit podcast. I'm not talking about her. I'm saying sit down, listen to an intelligent woman talk about what she wants out of a man, what she expects out of mankind, and what she expects out of men, as far as like human beings are concerned, and listen to them. Just listen to them. Like the shit, I'm telling you, bro. It's so easy. The things they say they want from us, so simple, and I believe them. Like the other men can say they don't believe. Oh, I see what they really want. No. I believe them. I believe them. I actually believe that if you did the things that the average woman, just bump into a woman on the street and ask her what she wants. You ain't even got to be some crazy. Just ask a woman.
can you bring one up and you know what I'm saying if
Here,
you don't
I'll bring
mind?
one up. Yes, I'll bring one up. Absolutely. We're gonna bring up a woman, and I want the woman I bring up. I want you to talk to this brother and let him know what women are looking for. That's what I want to know. There's a lot of people in here. Hold on. It's crowded in this mug.
Hey, the six figure said she'll come up.
The six figure. Okay. Come up to six figure. Hold on. It's women in here. I don't need to do that. Don't worry about that. I got. There we go. Oh man. Hey Nikita.
Hey, Public, what's good?
Nothing. So you hear the question. I just get it. Just get this gentleman. A few things. What you think women are looking for?
I believe most women are looking for men that are kind, good,
What do you mean by good?
emotionally intelligent.
What
Good
do you mean by
meaning
good?
because good is definitely can be an
Subjective.
objective thing. Yes. When I say good, I mean be a good human being, a good person. That's what I mean by good. Just be a good human being.
Hmm.
Um,
But what do you mean by
being
that?
kind
Give
is
me-
more important to me than being good.
Okay, so be kind. I like that. That's a better, yeah. Okay, so
Yeah, to be
kindness,
kind.
like generosity, stuff like
Exactly.
that.
Because
Okay,
I feel like when a man is kind, they're typically kind to everyone. When you're just
mhm.
kind to the person, when you're just how they say good to the person you're with, then that means you may not be kind to other people. So I need
Yeah,
someone that's inherently kind.
just
It's
kind
not
in
about
general. Gotcha.
exactly
Okay, keep
um,
going.
emotionally intelligent.
Okay, what does that mean?
For me, that means
Hmm.
being able to listen to me
Hmm.
without getting defensive,
Okay.
without cutting me off, being negative,
Hmm.
calling me out of my name because you don't agree with what I said. Because it's okay for you to not agree. It doesn't mean that I'm wrong.
Hmm.
So emotional intelligence for me is
Hmm.
just being able to listen, but not
Okay,
only listen, I make sure you understand what I'm saying and then do what you say you're going to do.
follow through. That's
Consistency.
kind of that would go lean into like having integrity too, right? Like say, like mean what you
Exactly.
say and saying what you mean and following through. Okay,
Exactly.
being consistent.
Consistency.
Hmm.
Consistency to me, and I will let other women speak, but to me, that's really at the top
Okay,
because when you're consistent, whether it's negative or positive, if it's negative, I know I need to work. Consistency is what it is, right? But if you're positively consistent every day, all day, you're the same person every day, all day, whatever that looks like, I know how to move. You
okay,
know, put 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 the ball in our court. Meaning, don't mask who you are
hmm,
as a person to get us, but then switch up on us once you got us. Be who
okay,
you are. Let us choose. We don't want men that are controlling. We don't, and what I mean by controlling is it's different when you say, "Hey, babe, I don't think you should do this." You know what I mean? And this is why,
yeah,
right? But when you're telling me you can't do this and you can't do this and you can't do that, that's not a proper way to talk to a person in general. So, and then I'm not your property. So that type of
hmm,
control.
okay.
Nine
Those are
times out of ten, most women want things that are just human nature,
and
human
then
being. Be a
treat
human being.
treat you like a human being. And then lastly, I was going to ask you, um, as far because I know they because a lot of men focus on this. Economically speaking, right? Financially speaking, what are you looking for?
Well, I am married.
No, I know, but I'm
Um,
saying
so,
in theory, yeah.
so for me, at the very minimum, I'm gonna be honest with you. Can you take care of yourself? Right?
Can you take care
A
of yourself?
full,
Okay.
yes. I mean, can you take care of yourself?
Yeah.
I'm not. I
If I
can't
take it,
because
if
I
I take
think
care of
for
yourself, you mean make enough money to pay rent, food, da 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 da, have money for a savings
exactly,
account, have a
exactly
car, like a
the
functioning
basics.
car, have a 401k, have health insurance, like really
Yep,
take care of yourself, not
all
just
that,
be able to pay rent and make and have some food in the refrigerator.
all that. Yep. And
Gotcha.
I do
Be able to go
believe
on
that's what
vacations.
most women want.
Yeah. Can
I
you
do
can you
believe
pay for
that.
yourself to go on a vacation?
Yep,
Can you know what I mean? Can you take some days off every week, every year? Or you know what I mean? Like you got time for a stuff like that. Like that make okay.
exactly.
That's being economically viable. Okay.
Yes.
Cool. I respect that. Thanks, Nikita.
Oh, you.
And then I'm gonna let is it Bohemian? Hold on. Oh, Bohemian?
So it's Bohem,
Bohem.
but
Okay.
my name is Lauren, so you can just call me Lauren.
I like Bohem, but hey, we'll do Lauren. I like Lauren. We'll do Lauren. Okay, Lauren, go ahead. Thanks,
So
Nikita.
a lot of what she said was spot on. But my whole thing is that we really just want to not have to carry such a heavy load more than anything in a relationship. Like I'm having this problem with the person that I'm dating now. I'm only asking him to help, like either help or not hinder. They Women really just want men who are thoughtful. Like if you leave a cup on the table, can you get that cup and take it to the sink and wash it while you at my house? Because I do the same thing at yours.
Mhm.
I don't want to be a maid. I don't want you to come over my house and mess it all up. So being thoughtless like that is really taxing because it be the little things.
Mhm.
consistency. Are you really providing her with some kind of consistency? Do you call? Do you take her wherever? Do you treat her kindly all the time? Do you treat other women kindly all the time? Because I don't care how you treat me if you're treating other women like shit. Well, I'm sorry, like craps. That's an inconsistency. Men don't see that as an inconsistency. It's not hard to be nice to people. Like, you're not going to call a woman out of her name around me, which is what I see a lot of men do. Like, they think, oh, it's not you. I didn't call you that, but you did call other women that. They're wild disrespectful.
Yeah.
So
And it's only a matter of time before they call you that. That's the train of thought there. It's like,
exactly. And also learn how to have a conversation, because everything is not an attack on men. If I say something to you, if I'm requesting something from you, I'm not telling you that you're not good enough. I'm not telling you that you're doing something wrong, but I am telling you that whatever you're doing is not working for me. And so if you can't sit in a relationship and work things out, because some things that you brought that you didn't work on, now you're going to have to work on it. That's not an attack on you. That just means that you didn't do what you needed to do before you got to this relationship. So now I don't like this. That is not an attack on you. That is, you're going to have to be better in this area. You're going to have to work on this. Otherwise, you just need to go and get you someone else. But
which they do, which a lot of men do. They give up from the woman that's actually challenging them to be a better person. A lot of men will bow out. You know, like this, it's a lot of, you know, not too intelligent people in the comments talking about you're controlling. And I'm like, she don't sound controlling at all. She's just like, I have a standard and I want you to meet bare minimum. You got to meet the standard. But yeah, so having a man, you know, do those things and meet that criteria. You know what I'm saying? That ain't controlling at all. That's just that's what I'm looking for.
right.
And a lot of men will get that. You know, a lot of women will say, "Hey, this is what I need from you," and a lot of men will be like, "I can't meet that," and then, "Oh, she asking, she controlling. She want me to change everything about me because she wants you to."
That's exactly the response I got when I said when I ran down the list of things. And it's not really, these are like bare minimum things.
Yeah. But
so,
the thing
gotta say that
is that men fundamentally, the person who you want the man to be on a fundamental level is the complete opposite of who we are. You know what I'm saying? Like when you say those things, like having integrity, being kind, being empathetic, these are the opposite things. These are the opposite characteristics of the vast majority of men because of masculinity or our idea of masculinity, right? So that's where we run into these problems, because there's a big disconnect. There's women, men are being told and sold that on this lie that like women just want a man who makes a lot of money, and women are longing for a man who has emotional intelligence. And
so
are telling men to go out and chase a bag, and women are like, I wish he would go out and chase an education. You know what I'm saying? I wish he would learn how to articulate himself better. I wish he would, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what women are asking for men, and men are like, no, I got to make $100 million because if I don't, I won't ever get the girl of my dreams. Like, and it's, women are like, treat me like a human being, and men are like taught to objectify women. So we're always at odds with one another. So the things that you're asking men to do is literally the antithesis of everything we've ever been taught. It's fucked up, but it's the reality. Go ahead.
So, and my whole thing is I have had to take control. I opened my business. I bought a house. I have a nice car, but I've had to do these things because no one else has done this. Like, I divorced my ex-husband because he just like, it wasn't the fact that I made more money than him. It was the fact that I carried basically all of the bills. and he just couldn't get it together. Like, he was depressed because I made more money than him. He didn't want to do anything because I made more money than him. Like, he was down about it. So much so that he couldn't carry his weight in the relationship.
Because men, we don't want to have to do any of the labor outside of or inside of the home, inside of the relationship. And the only way we can justify in our minds of not doing that labor or not as much labor, nearly as much labor as women, is if we make more money. So once a man doesn't make more money,
that's it.
That's it. What do we have now? Oh, I've told this story a million times. I had a buddy of mine who was married, and his woman started to make more money than him. But he made a lot of money. It wasn't like he didn't make a lot of money. He made a lot of money. But she just started to make more money than him. And he literally, when he got divorced, and I was talking to him about it, and I asked him why. And he said, and I quote, "I didn't sign up for that." And I was like, "Sign up for what?" And he started to describe what it was. And all she was doing, when she wasn't making as much money as him, she did all the labor in the house. When she started to make more money than him, she expected him to start stepping up and doing more of the labor. He refused and said, "I didn't sign up for that." Left her and got a new wife. I promise you. Promise to God, that's exactly what happened. And it was his new wife looked like his old wife, by the way. He literally just traded her in and got a new model in his mind. He literally treated it like it was like trading in a vehicle. I promise you. It was crazy. And I was sitting there like, when he told me that straight to my face. We was eating lunch and he was like, "Yeah, I didn't sign up for that." And I was like, "Sign up for what? Helping?" Like, what? He didn't have kids with the first wife. He ended up having kids with the new wife now.
I know that's right.
But yeah, Bohem, I appreciate you coming up. I'm gonna get to six figures and we're gonna get back to the conversation. Go ahead, six figures.
Hey, public. Hey, y'all. I think this is my first time on your platform.
I think so.
I've been on everybody else but yours.
Yeah.
I just wanted to, but I always support. Sure. I just wanted to address what the guy was asking, like, what do women want? Everybody done already said it, to be honest. But one thing public always says is like, look at your mate and see what they're doing and be that. A lot of times men don't want to take accountability and they say, well, I don't know what to do. I never had a man in my life to show me. My father was never there. I don't know because I'm a man. Well, you have a lot of women in your life who set the example. Look at what they're doing and take heed, right? Like follow suit, And then the other thing is that women don't want to be slaves. Like you say, your friend, y'all see women literally as indentured servants. Like if they're not there to serve you at your every beck and call, then you have a problem with it. So now women have to take on not just one kid, two kid, but they have to add you as a kid too, because they cooking, they cleaning, they doing appointments for you, they're doing this, they're doing that. And like women don't want that. Like women want grown men who are going to take responsibility as grown men and adults around the house, not just on the job. So like then you become a burden to the woman because they feel like they have to take care of you. Even if you work in a job, 9 out of 10, like you said, the woman is always working. And like the guy was saying earlier, he was like, well, we have it hard because we're Black men and this, that, and the other. Women have always had a little something on the side. That's another thing. Yeah. We don't make excuses when we don't make enough money, because as long as I've been living, I've always seen mama, grandma, auntie, and them have something on the side, selling chicken dinners, red velvet cake, Avon. Like women are always doing what they need to do. So if you men are not willing to take responsibility and say, okay, I'm going to need to step up. If my job is not giving me enough money, how can I find a way to make more money outside of what I'm doing? Because women do it all the time. So I feel like if you want to be better men, stop making excuses, take responsibility, and stop competing. That's another thing. Y'all be having something, and public always talks about this, y'all be having something so precious right in front of you. But instead of saying, oh my God, we can go out there and do some powerful things out here in the world, you want to compete. Like that guy, the first guy that came up, all he could talk about was competing with a woman. Like, sir, are you okay? Like, what man is sitting up here trying to
Well,
compete with a woman?
well, but my thing was six figures. I said you do got to compete with women though in the job market. That's not like far away from the. But you got to compete with every. It's not. You know what I'm saying? Like I was just saying like it's not specifically women. It's whoever is going after the same job as you. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like
No.
that's the reality. Like there's no.
In the job situation, absolutely. But they be trying to compete with the women that they laying down with.
Yeah, no, and that's where the competition has to stop. Like that's why I'm like, nah, like where are you competing with your partner? Unless, like I said, like I've always said, unless you are competing with your partner to be a better person. And when I say that, I'm saying, like you were saying, if it's like, damn, she usually beat me home and start cooking, I'm gonna beat her home and start cooking. Oh, damn, she usually clean up
Right,
after I'm
right.
gonna clean
We
up.
need
Like,
that
cool.
type of competition.
That's a great competition. That's a great competition to have with one another. You ain't gonna beat me to the dishes. Got it.
That
Nobody's
part.
complaining about that. But
Like
y'all be
it's
competing on some
it's
like she make more money than me. Oh, what can I do now? Like,
but it's 2024. It's like, dude, what you see what Public doing, baby? He can a whole bag. He ain't tripping over y'all or nobody. He like, look, I got a voice, I got a message. I'm gonna go out here and get to it. How y'all
mhm.
making excuses? It's just wild to me. So yeah, stop thinking that women are slaves because we are not. His public friend got mad because he no longer had a wife slave. That was the problem. He was like, I'm done with it. I'm out of here. And let me go find me another slave. And that's what he did. Like,
Sad,
stop.
sad
Start.
but true. Sad but true.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened. I watched it happen. Look, his new wife, looked so much like his old wife. I thought he was still married to his old wife. You
Mm.
see what I'm saying? I didn't know. I hadn't seen him in. I've seen him
He
since high
started
school.
with her.
I'm thinking it's her. I only seen him online. We ran. He hit me up. We ended up hanging out for lunch one day, just randomly. I'm talking. I'm like, yeah, how's your wife? I see you with the baby. Congratulations. And then he was like, oh yeah, my ex. And I was like, yo, ex. And he's like, yeah, woo woo woo. I'm like, I bet. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? He started telling me what it was. I'm like, oh, that was your ex. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it all started to come together. I'm like, wait,
That's
you were
crazy.
like that. He was like, yeah, and this happened. He started telling me the whole story, and I was like, and y'all know me. In real life, it don't matter. Online, I'm doing the same line of question. I'm sitting there like, and what happened next?
That's
And what led
wild.
you to do? Like, I'm just going down the whole thing, and then one thing led to another, and then he finally said he was like, yeah, and I didn't sign up for that, and I was like, what? What do you mean you didn't
But
sign
all
up for that?
because you don't want to become a better person. You rather break up a happy home or maybe a potentially happy home because you don't want to cook or you don't want to clean. And the thing is, moms, I don't have any kids, y'all, and I'm not married. But
Yeah,
moms are literally working 9 to 5s, and then they coming home and working a quarter million, half a million, dollar jobs at home. They cooking, they the nanny. They yeah, you the mama, but you still being a nanny. You being a nanny, you being a babysitter, you cooking, you cleaning, you doing errands, you the Uber, you everything. And
yeah,
it's like that's what y'all want from women. And when y'all start treating women like human beings, maybe y'all have some better results. Because at this point, that patriarchy is kicking y'all ass. That's why y'all can't get what y'all want. Y'all cry about, oh, I can't get this type of woman and I can't get this type of woman. Stop looking at women as objects and stop looking at women as freaking slaves. And maybe, just maybe, you might get the type of woman you looking for. But a lot of y'all not willing to do the work. And so you're not going to get that. Like, it's just the bottom line. And instead of you doing the work, you rather just as soon as that woman start challenging you, you like, oh nah, you nagging. I'm out here.
yeah.
Let me go find somebody who will deal with this BS. It's like, come on now.
That's exactly what it is. They're gonna throw that nag word out there. You nagging. Okay, bet. Hey, six figure, I appreciate you coming up. Hey, come up anytime, by the way. Hey, I don't know, somebody named Junior. Y'all can Miles, invite Junior up. Did you want to say something to prototype?
Yeah, as they spoke, man, I just realized it's really just the location where I'm at because I don't get a chance to hear women talk with that level of, you know what I'm saying, doctor. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like it basically probably just the location, man, because everything they name, and I'm not just, you know what I'm saying, trying to exert myself. Those are my core functions. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm centered in, to be for real. But like I said, it's just the location, and you know what I'm saying. I appreciate those women for sharing it.
Hmm. So you saying you are that man? Okay, that's interesting. Go ahead, Miss J. Hey, invite
Hello.
Junior up if y'all find him. I can't find him. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Hello. Thank you for having me. I love your lives, by the way.
Thank you.
And I've been waiting on the request, but I was commenting too. I didn't know that I couldn't do that. But I had been waiting. I wanted to answer the question, if you don't mind,
Go ahead.
of prototype of what do women want?
Okay.
And I think more importantly for women, what we would want, I think should start outside of relationships.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the first key would be what a woman would want from a man as a human being is to be able to answer your questions without getting hurt, to be able to put aside their ego so that logic can reside. If they don't do that, women will always be in danger, no matter how much we ask our men in our lives to do better. As long as that ego rules, their logic will never kick in. So, what we would ask men is just to be able to accept when you're wrong and say, oh, wow, now I can grow from this. But what I see in the men that I see here, they're not capable or they don't want to do that, even though you're telling them facts, public. Everything that you say is factual. Women have been saying this for centuries. So
Mm-hmm.
for now, us, for women to sit and say, well, what I will want from men is for him to be a decent human being. Men fight not to be decent human being. We see it in your life all the
Mm-hmm.
time. So why are we asking that? We need to be more realistic and say, okay, we need to stay away until these men learn how to let logic reside and get rid of the ego. Until then, we are in danger. The ladies are in danger.
I agree.
It might not be now. It might not be now. They might be together 20 years, and 20 years later, she might want to leave, and then
Mm-hmm.
you get it in the news. So, yes, I understand women saying we want them to respect us, we want them to help out. No, don't help us. Help yourself. Because if you help us, you're saying that it's our responsibility, and it's not our responsibility. So, what I would say, what I would want for men in general is to leave women out their mouths when they're working on themselves,
Yeah.
to decenter women and
Yes.
become whole. If they could do that, then maybe we can reside together. If not, we'll always be in danger. And I'm for women, so that's what I wanted to say. And I love your lives. I love everything you're doing, and I'll support you every way I can.
Thank you. I appreciate it, Miss J. Thanks for coming up. Yep.
Thanks for having me.
No problem. Uh, what up, BPG? Hey y'all, let's get to keep tapping that screen, man. 135,000 likes. Let's get over 200,000. Y'all know what it is, man. I love y'all over there on the YouTubes. It's crazy. The YouTubes be self-sufficient. I don't really got to remind them. They be really tapping in. They be doing their thing. They be locked in. But over here on the TikToks, I'm like, damn, what's going on? Y'all not entertained? It's crazy. I got to do better. I'm sorry. It's my fault. The lives ain't flowing like they need to. My bad, y'all. Keep going.
I'm not judging. Hey y'all.
Oh, BPG, you went out. Who? Who he in here? Who is he? Sarah Price. Who is he?
Hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks, Six Figure. Yeah, who is he? Any man that disagrees, hold on. I gotta put this out there for y'all. Gentlemen, I know y'all in here lurking. I already know y'all gonna screenshot this, you gonna screen record it, you gonna do something. Look, brothers. All I'm saying is y'all don't gotta be like that. Y'all can come up here and have a conversation. I promise you, I'm not as menacing as this wolf. I got my fingernails painted. Y'all think I'm sweet and all that stuff. Come on up, bruh. You can't be scared of a man with his fingernails painted. Come on up, have a conversation. Don't be so scary, man. A thing that blows my mind is when, look, this happened to me the other day. I was in a live, and one of my mutuals, while I'm in a live, they said, "Hey, why?" It was like, "Why this dude got a bunch of videos on you on their page?" And I went, "Oh, really?" Because I never seen anything. So I go check the page and he got me blocked. And I'm like, wait, why would you make videos about me but block me? As if you don't want me to respond. That's weird. So I went on my backup. I'm blocked on the backup. I was like, damn, on both of them? So y'all know I had to go to my third account. I went to the burner. I see the videos. Peep this. This boy only got 25 videos in total. He got 25 videos in total. Wouldn't you know that 3 of them was all for your boy, though? He dedicated 3 of them for your boy. They all didn't make sense. They all were jumbled. He didn't have a theme to his page at all. But he had 3. He had 25 videos, and 3 of them was about me. That's over 10%, fam. That's like 12% of your videos about one person. That's wicked work. But I'm like, you went through all of this trouble. Yeah, Roxy. You went through all of this trouble to make these videos about me and not let me see it. Right? So I'm just saying, you in here, you screen recording me, you doing all of this. Hold on, you need me to turn the hat. You sitting on your couch, you screen recording me, you not doing nothing with your life. You might as well come on in. You sitting down on your couch, you screen recording, you eating bonbons. What y'all be eating when y'all be sitting on y'all couch? Whatever y'all eating, some snacks, fruit snacks, eating up all your baby's fruit snacks. Come on in the live, bro, if you disagree. Come on up, fam. Why y'all so afraid? It's a nigga with nails. You good? You feel unsafe? Look, I got the white pinky. I got the sparkly pinky. I'm gentle, bro. Y'all know me. Y'all already said it. Y'all said it. Y'all got me pegged, man. Come on up, brother. Go ahead. I got 2 buttons unloose. I'm on vacation still. You can see my chesticles damn near. I don't know what's so menacing about me. It's wild. Go ahead, BPG.
That was a lot. Yeah, but I wanted to say though, I've been sitting on mute, stewing on this for a long time. I'm not gonna lie. As soon as a man tells me that he is all the things that a woman could ask for or offer, and that's not. I'm not saying that that's verbatim. So please, let's just use comprehension skills. But when a man says that he's everything that a woman could want, but he's asking what it is that women want, I always find that to be a red flag. Like I think that that's. I mean, it's at half mast, like every single time, because usually if you're the kind of man who is like, a lot of women are gonna say the same thing. If you're the kind of man that's kind, if you're the kind of man that's compassionate, if you're the kind of man that's empathetic, then you can understand that the type of woman you may want, or being the type of man that another woman wants, like that that's going to be a process, because every day is a process. Like every single thing that you do, every aspect of life is a process, because of the fact that being a good, sensible, kind person takes a lot. Like at every turn, you are fighting for your life, trying to be a good person. So because that is so exhausting, the only thing that you really look for in another person or in another human being is you be the same. Like I'm willing to take a chance at you being the same, and whatever it is I learn about you, and however it is we grow as people together, I'm willing to take that chance to understand and learn that about you. But when you're not that, you think that there's a woman somewhere in the cosmos who's just waiting to drop out of the sky and just be everything that you need, because it doesn't seem like it's a hard thing to do. It seems like it's something that's very easy to come by. It's something that's very, hey, she'll just come and she'll cook and clean and be submissive to me, and all of these things, and it's very easy to do. But again, like I said, when you're operating from the mindset of being a good person is the things that people see, and the things that I say to a person, as opposed to actually being that, it's very hard to process like what it is women desire, because of the fact that, again, when you're in a relationship, and you know this because you've been married for a while, you are constantly learning another person. There is no such thing as what it is women want that's going to ever be a blanket statement. Like that's never gonna fit the bill for everybody across the board, because that woman that you're in a relationship with, you're going to have to personally get to know her, and you're going to have to learn her quirks and her kinks, but you're also gonna have to relearn all of those things. Like you're gonna constantly be starting from scratch, trying to figure out what it is she like, what it is she doesn't like, how she wants things done, what it is she desires from you as a person will consistently change. So it's very hard to even answer that question. So anytime I hear a dude asking that, I'm not gonna lie, it is a red flag to me, because what is 6 women on the panel ever gonna tell you about a woman that you don't know in person or can't
I don't
see in
know,
person?
man. He was making it seem like the women in his life wasn't really right. The prototype. I'm
Yeah,
asking.
yeah. So basically, like, this ain't no attack to her, but like
No, no. Yeah, you answer it.
I feel like realness can exist inside a fairy tale. So with me saying that, what the hell that was?
No, go ahead, brother.
Oh, okay. All right. So I feel like people can like the thought of you, right? But they can't handle the reality of you.
What that
And
mean?
so okay, basically they can like the thought of you, but can't handle the reality of you. Like, they like the thought of that's what they want, but they're not at the capacity to handle it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm the type of person, I like growth. You know what I'm saying? Growth and development. So when I grow, I project my growth onto the person that I'm dating or in a unionship with.
I do
You know
that
what I'm
too.
saying? You know what I'm saying? So sometimes women can look at that as challenging and they'll run the other way. Like I said, that's not an attack on women. They're just probably just the women in my little circle. Like I said, I'm from Alabama, man. Like,
Yeah.
shit limited.
The
I don't
opportunities
think
is
it's
limited,
women.
man. Hold on, BBG. Let me get. I got to bring Rico. Is it? Hey,